Ty, obviously the Lakers, they're 12-4, but some of their metrics just don't reflect their record. Just what have you seen from them in terms of why they've achieved their record despite some of their numbers being more mid?
Not a lot. I mean, I haven't had a chance to really watch them. As you see what we're going through right now, just trying to get our team together. But they have great players. You know, Luka's going to make everybody better. You know, Austin Reed's having, you know, a career year, averaging, 28, 29 points a game. And then, you know, you bring LeBron back. And so Jay's done a great job just getting everybody to buy into their role. You can see that. And they play the right style of basketball. And they got, you know, some elite players.
Ty, Luka's had success against the Clippers over the years, and it's kind of obvious he has success against every team. But on your scout, what are the things that you do? If I can cut out one or two things that he does.
Keep him off the free throw line. Like, he's already tough enough to guard, but you can't give him what he's having. I think 13 free throws a game. You can't allow him to get those. And so just staying down, you know, making sure. I know it's tough when you guard a great player, but just, you know, make field goals and not free throws. And that's got to be our mindset. I think they shot 84 free throws on the last 2 home games, so we got to make sure we do a good job with that.
Do you work the refs throughout the course of a game?
No, they ain't going to listen.
Coach, I asked Coach JJ Redick the same question. For you guys in your building, you know, the Laker fans, Clipper fans, there's a rivalry there. For you guys, is it a rivalry for you? And where do you see today's NBA when it comes to the rivalries within it?
Rivalry between the Lakers and Clippers?
Yeah.
I mean, when you have 2 teams playing in the same city, you know, of course it's going to be that, you know. But it really doesn't count unless you do get the ultimate goal of winning the championship, you know. And so, like I said, they're playing extremely well right now. JJ's done a great job, and you know, they're a really good team.
So you talked before about your demeanor and staying calm because you know how that can impact your team. Like, how have you been able to do that this season? Been able to just, you know, communicate and have your body language be in a place where, you know, it's not a distraction.
Yeah, calm during the game and not calm at halftime. You know, not calm in timeouts. I've been, you know, a little bit more vocal. But like I said, you know, our team is trying. We just, you know, we've been hit with some tough circumstances right now. But, you know, getting Kawhi back has been a plus, and we just got to continue to build from there.
Do you feel like the team has, like, appreciated you not being too up for, you know, just for show?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of it's show from a lot of different people. But, you know, for me, like you said, just, you know, when you're struggling, you got to be even keeled. I don't think you can beat up a team that's struggling, is going through a lot, you know, and especially when they give everything they have. And when you're shorthanded and you're limited, you know, it's going to be tough nights. And so I just got to just keep encouraging our guys, continue to keep giving them confidence. And like I said, with Kawhi coming back, that adds a really, you know, big dimension to our team.
Coach, Kevin Durant in the Starting 5 docuseries mentioned that he believes offense is more than defense kind of at this level in the modern NBA. Do you agree with that sentiment? Do you feel one side of the court is more important than the other?
I think it goes hand in hand. You know, I think, you know, with us, you know, offensively, we always struggle with turning the basketball over. So when you turn the ball over and you're, you know, slow getting back, teams get out in transition and score easy baskets, which affects your defense, you know. And so I think, you know, good shot selection, I think taking care of the basketball, it all goes hand in hand with the defensive end.
Ty, JJ just said that with Kawhi, James, and that's enough to win a lot of games in the NBA. Do you agree with that? I mean, you just got Kawhi back, but do you agree with that? And if not, what else do you need?
No, I agree with it. You know, I think, you know, when you get Kawhi back and he's healthy, James and Zoo, you know, the way they've been playing this season, you know, adds a different dimension to your team. When you lose, you know, your best player, the top 10 player when he's on the floor, it's hard to really make up for that. You know, I know a lot of people say next man up, but, you know, if he's making $60 million, your next man up is making, you know, $400,000. It's not really the same, you know. And so, you know, we just got to continue to just keep playing through it. And like you said, you know, hopefully getting Kawhi where he can start getting his minutes up and start feeling better. We will be a different team.
Ty, you've been mixing and matching different young players in and out of the lineup. Do you have a feeling of which guys you feel like have to stay in power now?
I do. You know, just kind of waiting for Jordan Miller to get healthy, you know, to get him on the floor. He is one guy that can attack and get into the paint, something we struggle at, and then make a play or get to the free throw line as well. So I'm just waiting to see when he gets back and give him another opportunity as well.
What about the other guys who are healthy now?
Yeah, like Cam Christie's been good for us. You know, Kobe Brown, Kobe Sanders, and just getting some youth on the floor, some speed, and they've been really good. So we kind of locked into who we like, and we'll see going forward to after tonight.
Great.
How do you keep a team engaged that's been going through stuff without beating them up?
You know, just keep showing them film. You know, keep being encouraging, and like you said, just having Kawhi's presence on the floor and just being around the team is huge for us. You know, and so just getting him back to where he needs to be is going to be very important for us.
Have you found this team to be pretty receptive of like the criticism or the pointers you've given them throughout the first 17, 18 games of this year?
Yeah, they've been good. But when you get on the floor, like I said, we just have some tough time scoring the basketball. When James is off the floor and you don't have Kawhi or Bradley Beal to kind of, run the next unit, it's been hard for us to score. And, we've seen the scores go from being up 12 to, could be down in 6 minutes, so we got to be better with that.
How's Bogey?
He's out tonight.
Last one.
With Ayton out for the Lakers, does that change anything for you guys on your end when you're going up against Jackson Hayes and Maxi Kleber as opposed to?
Is Luka and LeBron out?
They are not.
Oh, yeah.
They're available.
Okay. No, I mean, Aiden's he's a good player, double. He can shoot the ball, mid-range. I think he's really gotten better defensively. Used to be a guy that we tried to attack him, pick and rolls when he's in Phoenix, but he's gotten better at that. And they're a good team, and so. But he will. I mean, like he is a big part of what they're doing. But Jackson Hayes has been playing great as well, and then they're coming with Maxi Kleber or Vanderbilt, so they'll be okay.
Thank you.